When the heroes find the second clue icon in the Caverns of Cinder, they have reached the objective for exploring this other world. Ignore any attacks or encounters. Also ignore any door or gates, because there are no exits. Reveal all growing dread cards and then face an epic threat. Once all enemies have been defeated, the heroes have successfully completed the mission. Okay. Alright, so we can ignore the attack. Growing Dread. We only have one Growing Dread card? Wow. Dread. You shudder to think of what lay before you. Move the darkness one step forward on the depth track. Okay, I guess we could do that. Draw an epic threat. And it is one Magma Giant. Finally. I've never faced a Magma Giant either. So let's go figure out what this dude is going to do to our poor guys. What's crazy is the Harbinger was in there. The Goliath was in there. I don't think I put Belial in there. I'm not, because I thought he was actually going to be the main bad guy at some point. So a Magma Giant. They're a construct and they are from Cinder. So they have Unspeakable Terror. 2. During each hero's activation, this enemy's defense is +1 for each successive hit assigned to it after the first. This enemy uses the D8 for its to-hit rolls, and its melee to-hit rolls of 7+ ignore defense and add a burning marker. And it's immune to critical hits. Okay, we're in big trouble because of that. Defense is 3, health is 25 + 5 for hero. That is 35. And then the most terrible part of all this is he gets 1 and 6. 6 is Sizzling Touch. The Burning Smash ability now deals D3 burning markers. And then he spews lava. At the start of his activation, roll a D6. On a roll of 4, oh, and he has ranged attacks. Oh man, he gets a free ranged attack. We'll deal with that when the time comes. Which of course will probably be the first turn. Initiative is 3, and he's not a beast. He's immune to critical hits, and I do have some dynamite. That is probably going to be what I have to use. And I'm probably going to have to do the saber as well. And I'm going to have to put on some clothes, all of his clothes. So, alright. I guess the first thing to do is hold back the darkness. And it's a 7, so we don't. Which means we had a Growing Dread. But I think I can actually... No, let's go ahead and get this one out of the way. Oh, immediately draw and play through D3 darkness cards. If at the mission objective any enemies generated are simply added to the fight. It's 3 or D3? D3 darkness cards. Okay. Oh, be nice. Be nice. 1. That is nice. Strength of the Void. All void enemies are +1 defense. Good, because that one doesn't matter. Wow. I am not looking forward to this. Okay. Alright. The Bandito goes first. He first has to... He moves. We'll just do his move. He's only moving to here. To get off of that. So he was started there, so he's got to do that luck 4 thing. He got it. And then he takes 3 hits for putting on... Is there any clothes he can do without? Hold on. Yeah, he doesn't have to put on his spurs. And but the other two he needs. Oh wait, no, his spectacles are personal. I'd never had, they're not clothes. So he just takes one. So, and he defends it. And now he will attack. Okay. He gets to re-roll one miss here. He's immune to critical hits, but he got 2 hits. A 6 and a 4, so that is a total of 4 damage. Actually, I think I will do it this way. There, he's got 4 damage. And now the lawman, he has to do that luck thing, and he fails it. So I forgot what happens. He takes D3 wounds. He takes 1 more wound. And then he can move to here. And then he is going to attack. He's going to also get his saber, but alright, he'll attack. He's got 2 hits. And he'll put them both on him. He gets +1 only, because it's not a beast and he doesn't have a higher initiative. So he does 2, 4, he does 6 more damage. So that's a total of 10. I don't have a way to make that a 0. So I'll do it that way just so we know. So he's at 10. Oh, you know, a smarter way to do that would just be to use a D20, wouldn't it? To start with. Now it's his turn. So at the beginning of each turn, roll a D6. On a 4+, he gets a free ranged attack at a random hero within range 10. They both are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, at the lawman. And now let's do the ranged attack. It's a 6+. He doesn't hit. So good enough. Now he can move. He moves 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. He's here. He's 3 combat. Oh, I forgot. As I'm looking at his abilities, so terror. So they each will do their terror hits. Lawman, the Bandito gets both of his passes. Spirit armor. So the lawman takes 1 sanity. And then, oh, and I forgot the defense, successive defense thing. So he should lose, so he would be 2 less, so he's only taken 8 damage. No, yeah, 2 less, 1 for each. Because they each hit twice, so they each would have had 1 more defense. And you know what? Just for grants, I'm going to change the perspective here. Okay, so now I've changed the perspective, so 8 wounds. And now he gets his 3 attacks, but let me just make sure there's no, like, moves through other models, immune to critical hits. Okay, he does do D8 for his to hit rolls. He gets 3. Does not say he hits everybody, so 1, 2, 3 it's the lawman, 4, 5, 6 it's the bandito. It is the lawman. So he attacks the lawman. amazingly, with a melee of 4 on d8s, he missed them all. Holy smokes. Okay. Alright, well, hold back the darkness. We do. Now, Lawman will go first. His terror, he fails them both, but he has his spirit armor, and he still fails, so he takes 2 more sanity. Okay. So now he gets, with his saber, he gets the melee attack as well as his ranged attack during his activations. But neither get critical hits, but it doesn't matter because he's immune to critical hits, so I don't care. Alright, so he has a 4+ melee, and he has 2 combat, so here's his melee attack. He hits once for 6 damage. Let me see if he does any additional damage with his melee attacks. I don't believe so. Nope. Alright, so he just does, with that attack, he does 3 more damage. So we are up to 11. Let's see if I can put that there. There we go. Try and keep track where you can see it. Now it is the Bandito's turn. Alright, his terror... Oh no, I'm sorry. He gets his 2 attacks with his ranged attack. He hits once, but he gets to reroll 1. He still hits only once. He'll use his D8 for 3 damage. Oh, and I forgot roll to move. No grit. He's going to use his 1 grit, I think, to redo that damage. Yes. 3, 4, so he does 1 more damage. Oh well. There's the 12 on here. Man. Okay, maybe this wasn't a good idea. There it is. Alright, now the Bandito goes, so... Sanity. He fails them both, he takes 2. Roll to move. He gets a grit. Now he'll attack. Gets to reroll 1. He only hits once. 4. 2 more damage. So we are up to 14 damage, and now we're going to see, does he get that? He gets that ranged attack. 1, 2, 3, it's the Lawman. 4, 5, 6, the Bandito. Oh, he's attacking the Bandito this time. So he gets to roll his ranged attack, and he misses. And then for bounce, so actually he ends up, okay, I screwed that one up last time. I thought it was just a hit. So now he bounces. So it bounces from him to 8. I gotta find my bounce chart. Oh, you gotta bounce D3 times once. So 8 bounces off. Okay. And then now he attacks. 1, 2, 3, it is the Lawman. 4, 5, 6, Bandito. He's attacking the Bandito. 3 attacks. I doubt we'll get as lucky as we did last time. We do not. He hits him 3 times. 3 saves. He's going to use a grit. And so 1 hits, he takes 1. So that is 3 damage. Now he gets his armor. He takes 3. Making sure there's nothing extra. Nope, just the 3 damage. don't think Dynamite might be a good call on him. I'll have to think about that. Okay, hold back the darkness. We do not. Alright. Lawman. 2 sanity hits. He passes both of them for the terror. He'll attack with his saber. He hits once. 4, 5, that's 2 damage. So he's up to 16. And now, with his Beast Hunter rifle, he got 1 hit, 1 was a 1. He gets to reroll 1 ranged attack, still gets a 1. So he will do how much damage? 1, 2, that's nothing. Oh, and roll to move. He does get a grit though, but I don't think he's going to use his grit this time. And now the Bandito, Terror. He fails them both again. Now he will attack. He can reroll 1, nothing, so 3 hits. So we're going to take this one first for 2 damage, and then that one will take nothing, that one will take nothing, so he's up to 18. 18. There it is. And now, does he do his big smashy thing? He does not. 1, 2, 3, he attacks the Lawman. 4, 5, 6, the Bandito. He's attacking the Bandito again. 3 hits, all 6s. Nothing special there. All right. Okay. Defense. He's going to use a grit to reroll those. And he still fails all 3. So that's 9 wounds. He's going to use his armor. So he takes 8 wounds. So that takes him up to 11. He does have a bandage though. He's not going to use it yet. And so 2 turns we should have had his burning clothes. He hits armor, so he takes 2 additional wounds. Because I forgot to do that the last couple turns. So many little piddly rules. Alright, so time to hold back the darkness. Double 1s, that is never good. Ambush attack. Not a happy time. There are fiendish creatures and demons in the dark places of the world. Ambush attack. Draw a threat to immediately attack. Okay. We get a Lava Man. They look a lot like their boss. Now, the nice thing about the Lava Man is he's stuck. It was not an well, let me double check. It's not an ambush attack, I don't think. It is an ambush attack. So, I'm not going to put he would come in back here. I'm not going to put it all back together though. All right. Let me get his card. He is also initiative 3. They have 10 health, 4 combat, 3 damage, a defense of 3. And they heal he doesn't have lava spaces next to him, so he doesn't heal. He is immune to burning markers. Move is 6, escape is 3. There ain't no escaping at this point, and he gets 2, a 3 and a 4. He gets he's got a 5+ armor. And when he's dead, he explodes. So once we kill him, we'll take damage from the explosion. Oh boy. Great. But I don't move the darkness, so there is that. Okay. So first things first, we failed to hold, well, we held back the darkness, we just got ambushed. They do not have terror or anything like that. So we'll go with the, oh, they're not immune to critical hits. Well, Lawman's going first. He is 2 terror. Failed him, but he has his spirit armor, so he takes 1. Now he is going to attack with his saber, and he is going to miss them both. He's going to roll to move. No grit. Now he's going to attack with his Beast Hunter rifle, and he misses both of them as well. Yikes. Okay. Bandito, does he take sanity damage? He takes 1. Now he is going to attack. Oh, man. He's going to roll to move, I forgot. He gets a grit. And you know what? He will actually use his grit to re-roll all of these. So he gets a critical is all he adds to his mess. So he will actually put his wounds on him. So the critical does 4 damage. And the not critical does another 3, so he does 7 damage. So he's still got 3 health left. I was hoping I could get rid of him, but and he gets 10 plus, so plus 35, he gets 45 experience for that. Oh, and the Magma Giant, we should have been doling out experience all along. But I'm just gonna, I'll just split it at the end. That will be fine. And now, who goes first? The Lava Man? I think we'll just have the Lava Man go first. 1, 2, 3, he attacks the Lava Man. 4, 5, 6, the Bandito. He's attacking the Bandito. And he has 4 combat. He hits on 4s. So 1 hit. And he saves it, which is good. And the Lava Man gets on 6s. You add a burning marker, so I'll have to remember that on to hits of 6s. Oh, and he has, yep, he had a 5+ armor, so he has 7 wounds. So let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See how many of those wounds he takes back. 3 of them, so he's actually only got 4 wounds. And now, does he do the giant thing? He does. 1, 2, 3 is the Lawman. Nope, he's doing a ranged attack on the Bandito. He still misses. And then we can do a bounce, see what happens. 7 goes where? Does that hit anybody? Oh, that actually goes back on the Magma Giant. So it doesn't matter if we add a burning marker to the Magma Giant, his space. Oh, it bounces D3 times, I forgot. So 2, so then it bounces 1 more, sorry. And then it bounces onto the Magma Giant some more. Okay. Criminy. Oh, he's still got to attack. Golly gee. Okay, 1, 2, 3 is the Lawman. Alright, he attacks the Lawman with 3 combat. If he actually gets one of these to go through, these are... Ooh, and a 7 is a problem. Okay, so he missed with 2, but he hit him with a 7. I think a 7 might ignore defense. Yes, it ignores defense and adds a burning marker. Oh, it adds D3 burning markers because of his elite ability, so 2. So 2 burning markers. Where did I put the burning markers? Oh, here they are. They're in my little cinder thing. Alright, 2 burning markers. And he does 3 damage. And he is getting perilously close to expiring. And now, 3 more wounds and the Lawman is gone. Hold back the darkness. We do not. And I think he's going to use his once per adventure prevent the darkness from moving, because I don't feel like dealing with a blood spatter right this red hot second. So, Lawman will go, he loses, a burning marker comes off, and he takes 2 more wounds. Oh, great. Now, so he will take his sanity checks. His willpower, oh, so he passes 1. Spirit armor passes the other. Doesn't matter because he's still going to die. Saber. He hits with his saber twice, and he's going on the Magma Giant. And he doesn't do either. Forgot roll to move. No grit. He has 1 grit. He's going to use it for these. to increase by 1 damage. Okay, he does 1 more damage. Alright, that was less than... Oh, he's still got his Beast Hunter rifle. He gets to reroll 1. Alright, so he does 1... Oh, he does 1 critical. So he's going to put this on this guy here. Use his D8. Golly gee. So that's 3 damage. Critical. Ignores defense. So 3 damage, but still has his armor. So he does 1 damage to him. Great, so he's up to 5. That was almost a wasted turn. Alright, Bandito. He takes 2 sanity. Roll to move. No grit, but 2 sanity. He's got plenty of whiskey, so if he starts getting close, we will drink some whiskey. Bandito needs to, he takes a hit because he's wearing some clothes. He defends it. Now he attacks. He can re-roll 1 of these. Okay, so he has 3 critical hits and a regular. So we are going to put the first critical hit on this guy here for 3 damage, but he saves 1, so he only takes 2. So we're going to put another critical hit on him. So that was critical gone. Next critical hit, ooh, 6. But he has his armor. Oh, so he takes 5 That's 12. That's enough to kill him. So he is now gone. We have killed a lava man. And we still have a critical and a regular to go, but Sinister Laugh, he does not get a grit. Okay, it doesn't matter. So the first one on him does 6 damage minus 3, so he does 3 more, he's up 21. There we go. Now we'll just go 21 damage. And now the next one does... that's 2. Nope, does nothing. So, he's up to 21 damage. We've still got to get 14 more damage on him. And it is now his turn. Does he do his funky thing? He does not. But who does he attack? 1, 2, 3, it's the Lawman. 4, 5, 6, it's the Bandito. It is the Lawman. Oof. And he does 2 that ignore. So he kills the Lawman. So, okay. Lawman is down. But we will use our revive token so that at the beginning of the next turn he will pop back up. Oh, it is the beginning of the next turn. Never mind. So, alright. Let me clean him up. He basically gets to refresh. We get to try and hold back the darkness. Of course we don't. This time I don't have a way to stop it. So a darkness card. Please be something for the void. Wanted Man. Okay, all outlaw enemies are plus 2 health. Okay, not a big deal. Now it is Lawman's turn. So he's back. He's fresh. He's going to take 2. He fails his 2 horrors, and his spirit fails, so he immediately takes 2 sanity damage. Waking up from death in front of this thing probably would be a little scary. Alright, so he's going to attack with his saber, and he's going to miss both. So he's going to attack with his Beast Hunter rifle. He gets to reroll 1. He does hit, so he does nothing. Alright, Bandito. He takes 1 sanity. He's got plenty of time before he has to use a whiskey. He'll roll the move. No grit. So he's back to attacking. And not doing real well at it. But he's going to re-roll this one. So he's got 4 hits. So first hit does 2 more damage. It's up to 23. The next hit does 4, but he's got this rolling defense thing where, so that one doesn't work. And then the last one, if he gets a 6, he'll do 1 point of damage. 5, because his defense is 5 now, so nothing. Alright. Alright, so we did a couple more damage. And now, do we do the funky thing? We do not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he's attacking the Bandito this time. Oh, he's got 2 that miss the, or that ignore his defense. And add D3 burning markers, so... Alright, we're adding 3 burning markers to the Bandito. We're doing, he gets to defend 1. And he doesn't, of course. So he gets 9 armor saves. So he takes 5 damage. Not horrible, but he's only about 5. I'll have to count it up. Yeah, he's only about 5 from dying, so he might have to use his bandage. He does have one. He has his personal revive that he got, so we will check that out. Okay, now hold back the darkness. Creeping darkness. 2 steps forward. And that's a blood spatter. Oh no. All construct enemies are +1 combat and +1 defense. That does affect him. And I don't have a way. I don't have a way to get rid of that. So really we're not going to be doing a whole lot of damage to him. Oh man, that stinks. Man, this guy is tough. He's not doing tons and tons of damage, but he is so hard to hit. Alright, so the Lawman. He fails, but he has spirit armor. He takes 2 more sanity. He will roll to move. He does not get a grit. He will attack with his saber, and he misses. He will attack with his Beast Hunter rifle. He gets to reroll 1. He hits. Jiminy crickets. Do I burn my only grit to reroll that? Yeah. There might be something more critical later, so no. Alright, Bandito. He takes another sanity. He's still got plenty. He's okay. Roll to move. No grit. How come he can't roll high on his? Okay. And he gets to reroll 1. Okay. Those are all hits. Unfortunately, he can only do damage on the first 2. Well, yeah. So, he does nothing on that one. He's got a defense of 4 now, so he doesn't do anything with that one. So that's a 5, and let me see how this works. Plus defense is +1 for each his hit, so his defense is 5, so that one doesn't help. Oh, and now his defense is 6, so he can't do any damage. Oh, this is... okay, we're going to have to start... we're going to throw dynamite. That's the only thing I can think to do. Next turn. Alright, do we do the funky thing? We do not do the funky thing. It was a 1. 1, 2, 3 is the Bandito. 4, 5, 6. Alright, he's hitting the Lawman. He hits 3 times, but he can defend them. That's good. He defends 2 of them, so he takes 3 damage. Oops, wait a minute. He's +1 combat now. He missed. So he's actually combat 4 now. Okay, hold back the darkness. We do not. And that is a growing dread. All heroes are -1 initiative during the first turn of the next fight. Okay, that's a good one. Okay. Get out of there. Lawman does not take any more sanity damage. He will attack. Does he? Oh, you know what? He is going to use his... oh, yeah, here it is. Once per adventure, you may make the following free attack. Choose any space on your map tile, every model in and adjacent to that space takes a hit causing 2d6 damage. So he is going to use that, and it doesn't matter. He's going to put it on this backspace so that he doesn't take any damage. So 2d6 damage. 8 damage. So he is up to 31 damage. No, yeah, 31 damage. Right? 23, 31, yeah. Now he's going to use his saber. Oh, and he's got 2 hits. So first one, defense of 4. He does 1 more damage, 32. We might actually win this because of that 2d6 damage. And then he is now a defense of 5, so only a 6 will do any damage. Ugh, nope. Oh, but he's +1. No, that's his saber, it wasn't. Never mind. Alright, so now his Beast Hunter rifle hits once, because that's really all, it doesn't matter. 4, 3, so no damage. You know what, he's going to use his grit. And he doesn't do anything, criminy. But roll to move, no grit. Alright, but we're only 3 away. Bandito takes 1 sanity. And he now roll to move, no grit. He's going to attack. He gets to reroll 1. So he has 1 hit. It doesn't matter because he really can't do any damage after the first one. 6. 4, that's 2. He's up to 34. We only need 1 more. 1 more. Oh. But the Bandito can die and still come back because he has a revive. So I think we're going to be in good shape. Alright, now do we do that funky thing? No, we don't do... But now we attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's attacking the lawman. Right, so first 3 attacks all hit, and the last attack does not. Okay, so 1 hit that he can defend, and he doesn't defend it, so he takes 9 damage and 4 burning markers. That was quick. And now now it is hold back the darkness. 8 we do. Thank goodness. Now the Bandito should have lost 2 burning markers. And then he loses his last burning marker and he dies this turn. I'm just going to let him go first and he's going to die. And we'll use his revive. But he has to sit out this turn, I guess. So his revive will come up. And now the lawman. Spirit armor. He takes 1 sanity and he doesn't get a grit. But he can attack with his saber, which gets 1 hit for no damage. Now he can attack with his Beast Hunter rifle. 2 hits. First one we're just going to go for it. Defense of 4. Oh, does 1 damage because it's +1. Is he at 33 or 34? Shoot. Hold on. I had to stop and I couldn't remember if he was at 34 or 33 because this fell off. But that was the 1 damage, so we kill the Magma Giant. Oh! And they actually won. He was tough. Took both revives. That one darkness card that gave constructs extra defense, that really stank. But the reward, they each gained 25 experience points. Still not going to be even close to leveling up. And then they roll a d6 on a roll of 1, 2, 3, 4. They can sell some stuff. So red is the bandito and white is the lawman. They both can get d6 times $50. So red is the bandito. The lawman gets 50. The bandito, on the other hand, gets 300. And on a roll of a 5 or 6, you find a special item and you draw a mine artifact. However, it's cursed. At the end of every adventure, a hero with this artifact must take a corruption point ignoring willpower. But they both had 4s, so it didn't matter. Alright, so they can actually go to town and they can heal, they can buy some stuff. It was really close. This kind of a funky burning spewing lava thing. You know, the only time it may have done anything, I was just playing that if the spewing lava hit the wall, it, you know, just melted off the wall and didn't bounce back, because that wouldn't make sense, because they can burn through walls and stuff. And then the only other time it went onto the other tile or back on him, and he doesn't. He is unaffected because he's spewing. Look at that mouth. He is spewing out of the lava. But these are cool monsters. They're hard. They are hard to fight. The lawman was down to 3 wounds, and the bandito he had used his revive. Without that ring, without the Hellfire ring that the lawman got 4 or 5 adventures ago, they would have lost. There's no way they could have won without that 2d6 damage. That was the absolute difference maker. The only other thing left is they each get 2 loot cards, because there were 2 cards worth of monsters. So the lawman gets 50 in cash and 250, so he gets 300 total. And a little bit more experience, 40 experience. And then the bandito, let's see what loot he gets. He gets 50 and 20. He gets another 75 and 50 experience, plus his extra that he gets for loot and scavenge. But again, they're a long way from leveling up. And he gets his 75. Alright, well, this was actually pretty fun. I like Cinder. A few rules that I'll remember better next time. They avoided all of the lava spaces. They were able to do that. I forgot the bandito's burning markers for a turn or 2, and on that 3rd turn, I couldn't remember if it was 1 or 2 turns I missed it, but on the 3rd turn it killed him, that last turn. If it was only 1, well, then I killed him and he didn't have to use the revive token, so it really didn't make a difference. So the burning markers are kind of interesting. With a couple wounds every turn, you're just stuck with them, and you just keep burning turn after turn. The clothing burning thing, that's a hard one to remember, to take that hit each turn. Luckily the lawman had no clothes. It sounds funny, but And the Bandito only had one item, so not a huge difference. But yeah, no, interesting. Those few mistakes. Cool monsters. The Hellfire Succubi are really nasty. So I can't wait to actually play their adventure. But hey, that was fun. Next time, after they go back to town, it is going to be a quest for liquid darkstone. While visiting the local blacksmith to browse his wares, you overhear him telling a group of miners about a new material brought back from another world. He calls it liquid darkstone. It is the most pure form of darkstone yet discovered, and thus far has only been found in the inhospitable lava world of Cinder. He offers the men top dollar to find their way into the world and bring him back a load of this liquid darkstone. Laughing at him, the miners simply say, "There ain't no reward big enough for us to get burnt to a crisp in some crazy fiery hell pit. You're out of your damn mind." As the miners leave, the blacksmith turns his attention to your group with a smile. So, this one looks pretty interesting. You're going to find liquid darkstone. Hopefully we get a lot of gold and experience. And then, because they all have 6 missions, then you're getting to the final mission after that. I'm hoping, and I haven't read ahead, I'm hoping it has Belial in it, but we shall see. It probably doesn't, since he's not part of the Caverns of Cinder book, but or the box set. He's a separate item. But he's a cool model and I want to fight him. So, anyway, and he towers, look at that, he towers over the lava man. So, he is a beast of a monster. But anyway, until next time, happy gaming, and hope you have a great week.